watching us online. Yeah, are they watching us? Say hello to those who watch us online. Hello. Okay, so beginning.
So first of all, it's a great pleasure to make this conference open. So it's a great event which we have been waiting for a year since since when the English conference 6 finished. So I'd like to say a few words about our dedicated partners who helped us organize this event. So we have two so-called golden partners. It's Euro Exam International, and they provide international exams globally and locally. So thanks Euro Exam for supporting us. Another very important partner is Title Publishing House, which is also a golden partner, which provides distribution and production literature for ELT and for exam preparation. And we're also grateful to have here at the Dmitry Nikitin School, and you see their stand. Himself, right? So, from Yaroslavl, and many people believe that Yaroslavl is an ELT capital. Right? So, well, moving on, some other partners and organizers, which is Studycraft Company and Elena Perisada, right? The company which produces educational games, and she's an into gamification a lot, right? So then the studio Welcome from Dolgoprudny. They organize the second day, more carefully I would say, the second day, which will be tomorrow, about business, but they are also involved, deeply involved in preparation. And Marina Gladova, who is just the owner of Freelance Lab company, right? So she's the producer. I'd like you to applaud Marina, because it's your dedication that has made this conference, I believe, will be amazing, right? So some other partners, Moscow International Academy. I'm from Moscow International Academy, so we have different programs, undergraduate, postgraduate programs for teachers. Then Britannia Company, which is a distributor of Cambridge University Press and some other publishers. So attend their stands. Thanks to them a lot. A new partner, ABC Carpets. So they produce educational carpets, and you can see them just here in the corridor, and even try their carpets if they're comfortable enough, with some LT content, right? So our partners from the Ukraine, no, sorry, not Ukraine anymore. So TikTok company from Crimea, right? So and then Itagorodskaya School, right? So which is also our dedicated partner. Some other distributors, Macmillan Education, so which distribute Macmillan books here in Russia. Reload Company, also University Press distributor, and providing different seminars and trainings for teachers. So another company which distributes mostly National Geographic Publishing House books and materials, as well as in some others. So Study Game Company, which produces games for teachers and for English language learners. Then Star Academy, the company which provides opportunities for teachers to develop professionally, and they've got different TESOL programs, online TESOL programs. Then BTC International House and their teaching training department, which also help us to prepare this conference. A book house of Nizhny Dom from St. Petersburg. So they're in charge of providing online platform distribution, boxing, and again, don't miss a chance to meet them. And Fabula, which is again a game producer, LT games producer. So Language Просвещение, Pearson distributor, also our dedicated partners, and SkyTeach, which helped us again to make people aware of the conference. So thanks a lot for our dedicated partners, and again, communicate with them. They have stands, they have special offers for you, and they, of course they provided prizes. Yes. So there will be some interesting maybe discoveries for you at the end of the day. So we're supposed to have some competitions. Elena, will you say a few words about that?
Okay, in your bags, you've got a little booklet with the Christmas tree. Okay, so all the rules are written there. So if you want to get some free webinars, so follow the rules, take pictures with other people, put your picture on the Christmas tree, and you will have a chance to get a prize. And our partners have different strengths. They are also going to give out different prizes. So don't hesitate to come to our partners and ask if they are running competitions.
We have an evening event for you, which is Trendy English Nights. So everyone is invited, everyone is welcome. So don't miss the chance for networking, cheese and wine in our.
If you haven't bought a ticket yet, you can come up to the girls at the registration desk and buy a ticket there.
It's not far from here. It's there. It's Milo's Kremlin. Just.
Very beautiful place, and the view from the tower of the Kremlin is just amazing.
Also, we offer a so-called Trendy English Club card, which is our membership card. So you can go to the reception desk and ask for additional information. It provides discounts and other English for Trendy English. So, and we are the community. So be a part of community. We hope that we will match community today. And be trendy and remember to have fun. Thank you very much for listening and enjoy the day.
Okay, and are you ready to start? And we'd like to introduce our first speaker, Dmitry from Dmitry School.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, dear organizers, for this pleasure being here, being the first relatively early morning plenary speaker. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you. It's always, my name is Dmitry, and I work at the Dmitry School. I have almost missed the essential element of my performances. And it's always nice to know who you are talking to. Could you raise your hand if you are from Moscow or Moscow Oblast? Whoa, wow, quite a lot of people. Thank you. Could you raise your hand if you came here by plane today? Or yesterday, you came here by plane. Not here, but here in Moscow. Wow, wow. Could you raise 2 hands if you came here by train? And could you touch your head if you spent more than 1 day on a train? Okay, so let's give a very warm welcome to people who traveled here. Hello, Moscow. Hello, Moscow. The topic of the talk, today's talk, is people first, English second. Quite a way. I hope it will be more clear. The whole concept will be more clear by the end of the talk. And I think that the main idea of the first plenary talk is to create more answers, is to raise more, raise more questions than answers. So my idea today is to give you some food for thought and to help you to create more answers, more questions. And during the conference, you'll be able to find the questions to those answers. So I was going to build the whole talk around dilemmas we face in modern ELT. And in the majority of dilemmas, we can't be somewhere in between. We have to make choices, and those choices will sharpen our teaching principles and teaching philosophy. And my point is that in today's world of eclecticism, we can't really live without a set of principles we stick to. So the first dilemma we face is a dilemma which we all know from university courses, a fundamental difference between teaching and learning. And And for me, it's a big question. How do we, teachers and they, learners, still live together kind of peacefully? Because as we know from university courses, teaching is a linear process, whereas learning is chaotic. And chaos is beautiful, mass is beautiful, mass is complexity. And we live in the world of linear teaching. If you open a map of a course from any book you used to teach, an ELT book, you'll come up with a linear system of a course, right? It's either grammar-based, and you study certain grammar structures one by one, and they're kind of more difficult as you progress, or it may be vocabulary-based. In this case, you have units of words based on frequency, and the less frequent the word is, the lower the level is. So teaching is linear, whereas learning is not that linear. And at the end of an elementary course, your student may have some problems with adding S in some words. And we spend, I think, hours and days and weeks saying or in our classes. But the same student who is struggling with some basic vocabulary may come up with some definitions like, how was the day? Oh, it was really hectic. Wow. Or I've been waiting for you forever here, teacher. Why did you come? And we never know where learning happened. My point is that talking about differences between teaching and learning, we may come up with an idea that our work, our job as a teacher, not to actually teach in a linear way, but to create learning environments where learning, a chaotic process, some mess may happen. And by mess, I mean magic. Now, it's going to be a bit personal because I have strong positions here. It's a dilemma between being result-oriented and being process-oriented. And I believe if you want to be a cool teacher, you have to decide, are you result-oriented and there is nothing bad in it, or are you process-oriented and there is nothing bad in it? Now, I have a hobby. Siberia is my passion, and I observe a lot of schools in Siberia, mostly. And up to a point, I've observed like 100 language schools. And in many schools, people who run schools, they're persuaded by people who sell and promote exams that their students have to take exams every year from the age of 8. Every year. And they persuade their teachers to be exam-oriented, to be result-oriented, because they're persuaded that exams are cool. And exams are cool, and they love exams. But teachers are restricted with their curriculum. We all have limited amount of hours. And if we have to prepare our students for exams, we have to sacrifice talking to our students, just talking to our students. We have to sacrifice teaching unplugged. We have to sacrifice changing the lesson in the middle of it. We have to sacrifice projects, drama, and a lot of other fantastic, amazing activities. So my point is that, of course, results are important, but our job as a teacher is to create, my job at least, is to create a kind of environment where our students enjoy the process and they feel safe in classes and they love every second of a class. And my point is, if you organize this process, and if the process is enjoyable for learners, they would come to see for high results. Whereas, if you are result-oriented, your students may fail. So, the next dilemma is responsibility on them, responsibility on us. It's a big question. Is responsibility of our students learning on us, teachers, or is it on them, learners or students? And just some months ago, I posted this question on Facebook. Is responsibility of our students, learners, on us teachers? And I've got a lot of aggressive comments from some colleagues saying that, of course, it's not my responsibility. Their learning is their responsibility. As we say in Russian, I can't put my knowledge into their head. My question is, if you're not responsible for my learning, why do I need you? Do you want to have a doctor who is openly telling you, I'm not responsible for your health? Do you want to have a trainer in a gym who is openly telling you, that it's your problem, of course? Do we want to be the same teachers? My point is that the truth is somewhere in between, and my point is that, of course, we are responsible for our students' learning, and I would love to have a teacher, and every successful learning experiences I personally had, they happened when a teacher told me, okay, sit back, relax, responsibility of your learning is on me. And as a customer, I know it's not necessarily 100% true, but the teacher would come with some questions like, how can we create more comfortable environment for you? How can I help you in your hectic life? What role do I play in your hectic life? I understand that not only English exists in your life, and I would love to have such a teacher. Fun and enjoyment, it's a big dilemma. We've been having an interesting conversation with a lady who I know is running for the English community. Her name is Elena. And we almost started fighting because he fundamentally believes that learning English and teaching English should be fun. I believe that learning English should not be fun. I believe that learning and teaching English should bring you enjoyment. And by enjoyment, I mean understanding how the construction, next Christmas, I will have been working for this bloody company for 25 years. You can enjoy understanding this construction. You can enjoy understanding the structure of an essay. You can enjoy creating an academic text. And creating an academic text is not fun. Then we came to the conclusion to maintain our friendly relations. Because I was talking about fun as about fun, and Elena was talking about fun as the level 5 fun from the hierarchy of fun from a sophisticated highbrow book, by which they meant enjoyment. So basically, for Elena, fun is enjoyment, and for me, fun is enjoyment. And my point is that learning English should not be Mickey Mouse fun, singing songs, watching videos, playing silly games all the time, but it should bring our students enjoyment. The next one is a bit, it's important to understand because we teach different kinds of students. Representation and positivity. So we all teach using glossy textbooks, mostly from international publishing houses. And when I'm at international conferences, I'm sometimes stopped by people from international publishing houses, and they would tell me, well, would you have a look at our books, and would you maybe buy our books for your schools, and would you maybe promote our books in your conferences? And my answer would be, I would love to do that. Let's open your teenage book. And in your teenage book, would you show me myself as a teenager? Okay, now in 1992, they start bombing my house. And in 1992, as refugees, we had to go to Yaroslav, where we started living together with my mother, grandfather, and grandmother. We started living together in a 12 square meter room in a council housing. And my father is an alcoholic, and I'm from a single parent family. And my question is, could you show me a boy from a single parent family in your books? Could you show me a boy who is living in a council housing? Could you show me a boy who's a refugee? And they say no. And here it's important, I'm not tackling massive discrimination of minorities they have in books. This issue should be tackled, but I'm not talking about religious, political things. I'm talking about a poor boy. Is it wrong being poor in any country of the world? And their final answer will be, we don't have poor people, we don't have ill people, we don't have disabled and fat people in our books because we want our books to be positive. Do you mean my life was negative? So, and my point is, why am I talking that? Because 65% of students I used to teach at school, at university, they are not presented in books. And they start thinking they are not normal because they are not in books. And we have to make a choice. Are we going just to carry on with this, saying, thank you for your books being positive because I'm not there? Or should we do something, like giving a talk? So it all leads us to the necessity of principled eclecticism. So we live in the world where marketing domination of mainstream methodology is huge. And people would tell, not you, they would tell me I'm an idiot if I start to experiment with my own method and if I stop using glossy books and if I stop using exams. Would you agree that we live in this big marketing world of international exams and international textbooks, mainstream books? But because there are a lot of people who try to persuade us to buy their products, I think we have to create a set of principles we stick to based on our teaching philosophy. Now, very often I'm criticized for being a PhD, which is true, and very often I'm criticized for being a bit too theoretical, which is partly true. But now I'm talking about very practical stuff. If you have your teaching philosophy written down, and if you have a set of principles written down, and if you stick to your set of principles, you can become an even better teacher. You can become an amazing, fantastic teacher. And you will be able to create new learning environments in where you, because we live in the world of principles and practices. If we don't have principles, we are going to be uncertain, we are going to be confused, we are going to be lost, and people will be able not to persuade us, but to manipulate by us. So, and it leads us to the idea that let's teach people first, English second. And my conclusion would be, I think that our mission as teachers is to create effective learning environments where students enjoy what they're doing by improving and developing their higher cognitive skills, not really all the time. When students feel okay, they feel good, they feel safe, and they feel present in our classes. And before I finish, one final advice. And of course, thank you very much. Thank you, Moscow. Let's keep in touch. If you scan QR codes, they're my Facebook and Twitter. Thank you, organizers. Thank you for being nice and fun and me virtually. My name is Dmitry and I work at the Dmitry School. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Да, был. Даже через не было. Еще звук нормальный. Это же плохо. Комментарии.
Hello everyone, can you hear me well? Okay, thank you very much. So while we are preparing my presentation, actually we have 5 minutes before plenary talks. And yeah, I just, while my presentation is getting ready, so, and you can see everything on the screen. Yeah, so we have 5 minutes, you could check. Can you check to your partner on the left and, to the people sitting next to you and learn their names and learn where they are from and what they do. So just maybe some short networking with people next to you. Okay, so how many new people? So who is seated to real teacher probably? I don't work with young learners, so maybe I'm not very good at. Okay. Who is seated to two people? So who is seated? Who is seated with people who he doesn't know at all? And who has that? Wow! So you have met some new people. Cool. So who is sitting with one person whom he knows? Okay. And who is sitting with two people whom he doesn't, whom he knows? I see. I see. So actually, I think conference is a great chance to meet new people. And please come up with people, ask people to meet new people, and said, okay, so my presentation is ready, and are you ready for my presentation? Yeah. Okay. All right. My name is Marina Gladova, and I'm one of the conference organizers, and actually I'm responsible for hosting this conference today. And today I'm going to talk about ELT in the gig economy. Who knows what the word gig means? Raise your hands. Okay. All right. Who knows what the word, what the collaboration economy means? Okay, a few people. All right. During my presentation actually is my story and my reflection of what gig economy is based on my reading, on my practice, and on my experience. Can you help me with this? Oh yeah, now I have learned how to use it. So raise your hands who knows me either in person or just is reading me. Okay, a few people. Okay, so then just a few words. So my name is Marina Gladova, and I'm a teacher and teacher trainer. And right now I blog about freelancing and teacherpreneurship. And I have my own project which is called Freelance Lab. These are courses for, like I call it mini MBA for English teachers. Actually today I'm going to talk about the gig economy, and the word gig actually is what musicians or some actors can do to earn some extra money. And originally it started from music industry, and later it has migrated to other industries as well. And right now the word gig economy actually means small scale entrepreneurship. Which means that nowadays people may have their regular job and still they can have some extra money. For example, all of us know projects like Airbnb, Uber, Etsy, eBay, Avita. When people communicate with each other and with the help of the platforms, they can get some extra income, they can get some extra clients, and they can get some maybe some enjoyment from what they do. Actually, so there are three parties which are involved into the gig economy, and these are providers. I think I have got, wow, yes. They are providers. So these are usually platforms where two parties can communicate. For example, it could be Uber, it could be, again, Airbnb, Etsy. So they are freelancers. I mean, by freelancers, I mean people who actually provide some of the services. And this could be English teachers, taxi drivers, materials developers, anyone. And the last one is clients. These are people who actually buy some services. And in the gig economy, actually, it's a three-party story when freelancers find clients versus one of the providers. So why am I talking about this? Actually, in 2013, I was trying to find the word which would describe me, because I was an English teacher and I had always wanted to be somebody more. And at some point, actually, I started to take some projects, like, for example, Anya invited me to help her with the language assessment in her school. And then some more people came for me to consult them on some ELT issues. And then some person asked me to do some teacher training. And since that time, I have been wondering, like, I'm actually a teacher, but not really a teacher, because I do a lot of different other stuff. And I didn't actually want to make have my own school, because I don't want a lot of responsibility, and I want to be very flexible, because I like to travel, I like to have a lot of time, And I have been searching, and in 2013, I found the word which described me, and this word is Digipreneur. Yes, exactly. And actually, when I started to read more about Digipreneur, I came across this word gig economy, and I think that we need to bring this term into our ELT industry. Why is that? So firstly, firstly, we're speaking about mobile workplaces. By this, I mean that many teachers now have started to work online. Some of them have started to work and travel. So they can travel to another country and still get a contract, for example, with a foreign school if they have got Cell Delta. They can just travel and work online with their own students, or they can go, for example, to some platform. For example, do you know what is Uber, for example, in our industry in ELT? So, do you know any marketplaces which could be like Uber in ELT? Pardon? Profiroom. italki. Sky. Yeah, actually, sir, there are a few platforms where you can find clients, and sir, it's not a problem anymore. The second point is digitalization. Now we have got more and more people communicating online, and people are getting used to new technologies and new platforms. Therefore, people are not afraid of teaching online, and people are not afraid of studying online, and this is becoming more, more convenient. And therefore, people have got a choice. For example, I, as a client, can choose anyone. I can choose this teacher, and in a week, I can change another teacher. And for me, as a client, this is important because I can get a very high quality service. But at the same time, for me as a teacher, it means that the market is becoming very competitive, and we have to care about our reputation, because reputation today, trust and reputation, I would say, are new currency today, and this is what you could exchange for money. And probably the last, yes, practically. Hi, sorry. As I have mentioned, these are about platforms and marketplaces. And the last thing is about sharing and barter economy. By this, I mean when people start to communicate, so they don't need a company anymore, but rather they communicate with each other, for example, via some platforms. For example, italki, via italki you can find a client, and the client can find you. Via Uber or GetTaxi, you can find your taxi driver, and so still have rights with him if you like him, or you can change them. And if we look at the statistics, I mean, this is the statistics about America, and we see that in 2015, actually 50 million of Americans were involved into the gig economy. So this is the statistics about all the industries. I'm not sure how many people are involved in the gig economy now, but according to some statistics, by 2020, 40% of people will be involved into the gig economy. What does it mean for me as a teacher? It actually means that I have to be better, I have to care about my reputation, and I have to think differently. And therefore, what we can do now, right now we could just see at some people, we can see at some platforms, and we can get ready for the world which is changing. I just want to make one remark, and this remark is that it doesn't mean go freelancing all full time. So it's about the choice which you have, and it's about what you do now to get ready for tomorrow. Firstly, some people do some book writing, and they can publish their books. For example, some of you maybe know Nick Pitchy. So he publishes a lot of materials, and he writes a lot of materials with his wife, and then they publish their own books. They involved into promotion of these books, so they produce, promote, sell, and help people to use these books in their classrooms. It means that they're all involved into the gig economy, and when people come to them, they actually can write materials for them on the one hand, and they can write materials for themselves. It's about materials writing, and nowadays, for example, we have got a lot of platforms where you can sell your materials. For example, Teachers Pay Teachers or busyteachers.org. You can come to them and suggest your lesson plan, and so it can be posted on the marketplace. And then, so if your lesson is great, or if you hit the right audience, actually you can get some extra money. And that's probably about passive income, which also we have to think in the gig economy. You can create different educational products like different apps, games, courses. This could be online courses, offline courses, everything. So this is what you once have created, and also which can give you some income. It could be teacher training, it could be some educational trips and activities. And again, sir, on the one hand, you can on your own, but on the other hand, you could find some platform which would help you to attract new customers, find the clients. For example, nowadays on Airbnb, there is such a, I would say, service which is called impressions. So here, actually, you could suggest your services as a tour guide if you're interested. So actually, I imply that, so what I'm talking about is by default, you're interested in doing this, okay? So there are many platforms where you can promote yourself. And this requires a completely new set of skills. And as I told you on the example with Nick Pichier, you have to think like a businessman. So that's why I'm talking about teacherpreneur, like a teacher and entrepreneur. So you have to think not only about teaching, but about the business side. For example, about the cash flow, about how you will attract customers, about how you support customers. And in this way, I recommend really people to get some basics about the business side of the things. So if for example, I'm not really interested in promotion, so I have got a lot of partners and I just tenure. So we actually like kind of a barter economy thing, and we exchange. For example, I help them to attract some people, they help me to attract some people. But still, you have to have this in mind. Like business, this is about product, creating great product, having the right sales channels, thinking about your customers, your customer support, and this could help you a lot to not to survive but to thrive in the growth economy, as I say. The second point is about social capital. So when I came to this stage, I asked you how many people, sir, do you know, sir, with whom you are sitting? So some of you are sitting to the people they don't know, and the richer your capital is, the more recommendations you can get as a professional, the more contracts you can get. And I think everybody should work on social capital if they want to. And this is, of course, about ability to take risks, because in gig economy, so if somebody wants stability and they want to be certain about their future, like the gig economy is not for them and they have to live in the old paradigm economy. But if people are ready to take risks, maybe even taking some baby steps, like doing the first steps and having maybe like 1-2 hours of like actually 1 or 2 gigs, maybe a month, a year, a week. No, so yeah, so actually it could be a good start. For some people, this is a lifestyle. For example, for me, this is a lifestyle, and sometimes when it's very scary, actually, I'm afraid of taking risks. But the best way to overcome your fears is just to take this risk, embrace them, and see what happens. And the last thing, I guess, is about personal strength. And it's not only about your physical strength or emotional strength. This strength would be necessary when you fight for your customers, when you fight your own demons, because there are more demons in you than in the outside world, at least in my story. And so I need a lot of strength just to overcome the stress, to overcome some limitations of my mind, and to get to the next level. And so speaking about personally, so when in 2013, I was very happy that I found my word. Now I'm really researching more about the gig economy, about the trends, and I'm trying to see the opportunity because I think ELT is some years back. I mean, so we're some years behind. I'm sorry, we're some years behind from other industries. And if we look at hotels, at driving, and other industries, we see that so the gig economy is thriving there. I think we are very close to that, and for me, the gig economy is a great opportunity to have a better work-life balance. It's a great opportunity to communicate and to meet very interesting people from all over the world and work in a different project. And what is important, I would say maybe what is more important is personal and professional self-development. Because when I take different gigs, when I take different projects, actually I sometimes have to start from scratch because I don't know how to tackle this or that task. And I have to leave my comfort zone, and gig economy helps me to become more professional and to do more interesting things. My message to you actually is that the world is changing, and the gig economy is on the threshold of ELT. Like, I think, I forgot who told this, like, evolve or die. I think it was Darwin or just some other people. So, like, the future is uncertain and the world is changing. And if we are not changing with the world, we may be somewhere behind. And the question to you is whether you want to be somewhere in front or somewhere in the back. This is it, actually, what I wanted to say. I would be happy to answer some of your questions if you have. I will be somewhere around today and tomorrow, and I would be happy to see you in social networks. Thank you very much. You were a lovely audience. I think, shall we take a 5-minute break, or shall we have our next speaker? The next. Okay, and do you know who is the next speaker? Who is that? Alexei, what is his surname? Oh! Okay, so, and where does he work? Tito. Okay, so, a great welcome to Alexei Kanabiev. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I have been working as the editor-in-chief of digital publishers for the last 5 years, and in these 5 years, I had a few cases when I had to turn down proposals of very interesting books. The books are great, really. And the last example was a couple of years ago. A lady wrote a book, a textbook, to help students prepare for the speaking section of the national exam. And what she did was that she had pictures there, she had sample descriptions, she had excellent exercises there, and the book could not publish, although it would have been a very, very effective textbook. Do you know what the problem was? She took the pictures from the sources to which she had no copyright. So it would not be enough to replace the pictures with any other ones, because the entire text and the entire exercises were based on those pictures. She had no right to use them, and the publishing house could not use them unless we had to buy them, and that would have been made the book so expensive that it would not be viable at all. And that's one of the problems, how sometimes really good books and really good materials do not get published. Copyright is an important thing, and that's something I'm going to talk to you about. Now, I was going to different types of here we go. I wanted to take a look. I wanted you to take a look at some of the cases. I'm going to read them aloud because the text is not going to be large enough. And what I'd like you to do is, if you've seen such things in your life, just raise your hands, okay? So, case number 1. You or a teacher used some pictures of textbooks that your school uses in your leaflets or flyers to show what the school uses. Who has done anything like this? Okay, a few people did it. Students refuse to buy a textbook, so the teacher photocopies pages for lessons. Who's done that? Most of us have done that at some time. popular songs are played at school parties. Okay, most of us as well. In her work time, paid by the school, a teacher develops interesting materials. Now she decides to quit her job, to go to work elsewhere, and she wants to take the materials that she developed with her. Who's done that? Okay, obviously. Why should we waste our work? Next one, you and your colleague jointly develop some interesting materials for a textbook, something which you use in your school. Then you have an argument and your colleague says, okay, I don't like you anymore. I do not allow you to use this book. Who has been unlucky enough to encounter this? Anybody? No, and that's very nice. Now the thing is that all these cases are regulated by copyright law and can have very serious financial consequences, and that's really important. Now, there are lots of caveats. There are lots of yes, but, and no buts. So let's explore them. Now, what does copyright law protect? In Russia, copyright is regulated by the Civil Code, and it protects any creative works, which includes, and this term includes, but is not limited to, works of literature, in both other things which are most related to our work as teachers. Works of literature, music with or without lyrics, audio and visual works, software, photos and similar works, derivative works. That's when you take some work, you rework it, and that's called derivative work. And even collections like reading anthologies. This is all covered by copyright law. And the author holds exclusive copyrights to his works or her works, which includes the right to the following things: reproduction rights. So if you copy something, you may breach a reproduction right. Distribution rights, even if you give something free of charge, it may still be a breach of copyright law. Demonstration right, if you demonstrate a video or if you show some materials in your classroom in public, that can also result in a breach of copyright law. Public performance rights, you come on stage, you sing a song, the public overhears you, no matter whether they're happy with your performance or not, it may still be a problem. Broadcasting rights, when you transmit something over the school radio system, over the internet or whatever. Translation and derivation rights, yes, even if you want to translate something, you need to check first whether you have the right, whether you want to ask the author of this work for permission. And the author, of course, can give or cede copyright to another person who then becomes the copyright holder. Now, these things seem to be fairly obvious, but how does it relate to our work? Let's have a look at some more things which are very important. You all know that copyright is marked by the symbol C in brackets. And copyright symbol for music brackets is often marked by the letter P, which is phonograph recording. That's a very old symbol. And copyright is often followed by an explanation of what rights belong to the owner or the holder. For example, all rights reserved. Now, this phrase is not necessary. It is quickly becoming obsolete. But if you see the sign copyright, do read what it says afterwards, because very often you will see phrases like free for non-commercial use, which means you can use those materials if you do not charge money for that. Free for educational use. You may charge money if you use it for educational purposes. So these are the best phrases for us. Okay, so therefore, before using someone else's materials, check the phrase, which follows the copyright symbol. Now, some authors are very kind. They pass their works to the public immediately, as soon as the works are created. Such works are not created under Creative Commons license. For example, Wikipedia. You may use any materials from Wikipedia free of charge. You can do anything you like with them. Translate, derivate, make compilations, whatever. They're free because they're created under Creative Commons license. However, sometimes there are such rights as attribution rights. Like, for example, you can take somebody's materials, but you have to attribute, like, that this is the actual creator of those materials. Sometimes the attribution rights require to make the author, or for example, you may reproduce the work, but you cannot change it. So you have to use it as is. There are other phrases with similar meaning. That's open audio license, open music license, Ethimotics free music license. So every time you see the words open license, feel free to use those things. How long does copyright work for? Now, in Russia, copyright works for as long as the author lives, plus 70 years after the author's death. So does it work in many countries, but then we come to territorial rights. So, for example, in some countries, the rights work for shorter, like for 50 years after the author's death. And there are some interesting cases, like, for example, Peter Pan. you all know this story. In the UK, James Barry bequeathed his work to a children's hospital in London. And after copyright expired back in 1980s, there was a special act of parliament which said that the hospital will always own this copyright. So all the money from sales on the territory of the UK goes to this hospital. But outside the UK, the book is now in public domain. So you can use it, you can reproduce it, unless you do it in the UK. That's why it's important sometimes to check whether there are some specific things. Now, some of you may have read the book about Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery. She was a Canadian writer, and when she died, it was stated by the law, so the character was registered. So the copyright has expired. You can reproduce the book, you can like it, but you cannot write a sequel because you have no rights to the character. The rights to the character belong to the foundation of Lucy Maud Montgomery. And that's another interesting thing because it means you cannot make pictures. You cannot make puppets. You cannot make dolls that look like Anne of Green Gables. And that's really interesting because unknowingly, even though you know that the book is in public domain, unknowingly you may breach the copyright law and get huge fines. And after the copyright protection term expires, the work enters public domain. What does it mean for us as teachers? What can we use and what should we be very careful with? What we can do, we can use works that are in the public domain when because the copyright has expired, because they were given to the public by their author. If it's a public domain, feel free to do whatever you like with it. But you need to obtain permission to use, even if you want to perform it in public, and that relates to the to playing popular songs at parties. Works which are protected by copyright, even for educational purposes, unless otherwise is stated by the copyright holder. In some countries, there is the concept of fair use. Like, for example, in the USA, there is this legal concept which allows you to use insignificant amounts of works to copy them if it doesn't affect the economic status of this work. But there is no such thing in Russia. Now, there are some sources for you to get those free materials. Like, for example, I think you have all heard about Gutenberg.org. There are over 60,000 books in public domain there. So if you go there, you will find plenty of books there. Another brilliant site is Europeana.eu. 53 million of European works of art, books, videos, and audio recordings. And there are other things like that. Audiobooks, LibriVox.org, a brilliant website with lots of free audiobooks recorded by native speakers in many languages. So if you need that, if you need your students to listen to something and you don't want to worry about the law, you can do that. Loyalbooks.com and some other websites are there to use. Photos and pictures. There are also lots of photos and pictures in the public domain. Here are some sites, and take a look at this website because it's called Links for Learning, and the reason for it is that there are categories like school, environment, and so on, which is very easy to search and very easy to use. There are some websites which contain music which is in the public domain, like freemusicpublicdomain.com and some others. But frankly speaking, on most of those websites, the music isn't really interesting. But if you're looking for sound effects, if you're looking for something like that, you will not find Madonna songs or something like that there. But you will find something from obscure authors who want to be well known. So browse that. If you're lucky, you may come across something really interesting. And in case the work has multiple authors, like it is an poetry, or for example, you work with your students and you create something which can be printed as a brochure. Who owns the copyright? Each of the authors has his or her own share, and usually it's equal shares. So each of the co-authors may use his or her part of the work outside the joint work. But if they want to say, I don't allow you to use the entire work, they can't do it. All they can do is they can withdraw their own part of work, and that's it. So this is important because you as a teacher become the co-author of your students' work if you've made an input, if you wrote something too. If you only managed, if you only facilitated, you are not a co-author, it's your students who own the rights. So if you write an article and include your students' work, make sure to get your students' permission. And if you create works as part of your official work responsibilities, and this is a legal term, work made for hire, then the copyright of this work belongs to employer. So if your school responsibilities include materials design, you do not own these rights. They automatically belong to the employer. You cannot say, okay, I've got another job which is more interesting, better, well paid. I'll take my materials. You can't do that if this is your work responsibility. But if your employer has not used the materials in 3 years' time, you get your materials back, which is good to know. Now, how can you prove your authorship? First of all, there is this thing which is called poor man's copyright. You send your own work to yourself by post. When you get it, do not open the envelope because you need to have it stamped, and this is a legal proof that your work existed at a certain point of time. Or alternatively, you can have a notary to authenticate your signature, and the date on the notary stamp will prove the same thing. The notary cannot prove that you're the author. It only proves that the stamp only proves that at a certain moment you had the right to it, or rather, you had the work. Or you can deposit your work in Russia's Author Society, or if this is electronic work, you can register your database, it's free of charge, with Informed Register. That's a division of Russia's Ministry of Electronic Things. And always write your full name on your work. Now, this was just a brief overview of these things. In case you want to get more information, I'm here. I'm going to be here at Tickle's stand for some part of the day today. There is an online course at englishteachers.io. I developed that course, so feel free to take a look at that. Yeah, you may join it if you want to at any time. It is available. So this is all that I wanted to say for today. So let me finish like most of our students do. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to ask questions during the break.
Dear colleagues, now we're going to have a little break until 11:30, and then at 11:30 we're waiting for you in our teenagers, young brothers, sessions.
Перемещаться.
Yeah, it's better to take your things with you because there will be a little change in this week.
Пожалуйста, у нас, смотрите, у нас, знаете, я сейчас слайды, да, вопрос. То есть фокус на сайт, я поняла.
смотрела, блин, она профессиональная, как телефон. Обязательно будет просто телефон.